Hey folks, it's John with Smoke It, Grill It, Cook It. I'm chilling here in East Tennessee. We've got Memorial Day in our rearview mirror and we're hoping that summer gets kicked up, things start to open up a little bit more in a safe manner. We're still thinking safety, social distancing, masks, gloves, all that kind of stuff. But on today's Smoke It, Grill It, Cook It, I wanted to prepare something that spoke summer to everybody. And I don't think anything speaks summer any more than a good old-fashioned hamburger. But you know, we can't just do a hamburger here on Smoke It, Grill It, Cook It. We've got to elevate it a little bit. So today we're gonna make a Juicy Lucy. If you've never had a Juicy Lucy before, you are in for a treat because it's something that's just gonna you're gonna take a bite, it's just gonna run down your chin. If you got a beard like me, you're gonna taste those flavors for days, unless you shower, which I highly recommend. So today's Smoke It, Grill It, Cook It, Juicy Lucy's, you, me, see you in a few minutes. All right, so there's a couple components to a really good burger. One is the bun to meat ratio, which we'll discuss later on. The second is the actual blend of meat. Got a couple quick tips for you. First of all, today I'm using an 85-15 blend, meaning 15% fat, right? I don't have my own blend made up yet this week, so I'm just using a store-bought blend. So this is 85-15, it's a ground round, right? So here's a secret that I don't usually share with people, but I guess I am now because there are millions of you watching, of course. Let's make this moist, right? You don't want a hamburger to dry out, so the moisture factor is key. So what I want you to do is take a box grater, right? You've got a box grater, you got the big holes on this side that you grate cheese on most of the time, and you have some littler holes on the back side, flat back side. I want you to take an onion. Yes, an onion. I know if you don't like onion, tough, because this makes your burger moist and it doesn't flavor your burger like onion. Trust me, you're not putting in this much, right? But I want you to grade the onion into the burger. Now, what you can't see, because I don't have my cameraman with me right now, is what's actually dropping on the burger. It's liquid. It's not onion at all. It's like onion juice. So all it's doing is providing an incredible moisture to the burger itself. Trust me, this is key. I'm telling you that as the National Johnny Rockets burger winner, by the way. So, a little bit of onion, not a lot. If you look at this, I probably didn't even use a quarter of a half, which I guess would be an eighth of an onion. So you still got some on the box grater here. Just you can kind of reach up in there and flow this way and then backwards this way so you don't cut yourself. There you go. Just try and get as much off of there as you can. It's not oniony. Trust me. You're going, oh my God, I hate onions. Trust me. All it's doing is taking you to a place of awesomeness, okay? Now, I like to add just a little bit of flavoring to it. Layers of flavor, very important. We've talked about that before. I'm going to add just a little bit of Holy Voodoo. Holy Voodoo is by Meat Church. You know I love the guys down there in Waxahachie, Texas. I probably put a tablespoon of it in there. I just want a little bit of flavor. And then I always have my GSP mixed up, garlic, salt, and pepper. I'm going to add a little bit, probably 2 tablespoons of the garlic, salt, and pepper. So here's another trick for you. So you got it in the bowl. We got to blend that all together, but I don't want you to mash, right? I don't want you to grip and squeeze. I like to use the rake method. I'm going to hold my hand open like this, and I'm going to knead the meat together with 4 open fingers. What this does is it doesn't mash my meat. It doesn't overwork my meat. Okay, so now that I've done that, it's kind of nice. The onion juice is blended in. The Holy Voodoo from Meat Church is blended in. And my GSP is blended in. What I like to do is I like to let it sit. I let it sit for about an hour just to kind of marry the flavors together. Again, the deeper the flavor, the better it tastes. We're going to come back. We're going to patty this out to make our Juicy Lucy burger. And I'm very excited about it, and I hope you are too. So, see you shortly. All right, so what do you say we assemble our Juicy Lucy's? This is just a fantastic burger with the cheese on the inside. You know, the Juicy Lucy really originated from Minneapolis, Minnesota. There's two bars, right, on Cedar Avenue. They're about 3 miles apart. You got Matt's Bar over here, and you got the 5-8 Club over here. Both of them claim to have created the Juicy Lucy. So I don't know who did. We'll say it happened in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Shout out to all my friends at Minnesota up in Cold Spring. Matt, Amy, Johnny, all my friends up there. I don't know how you do it, man. It's one of the coldest places second coldest place I've ever been in my life. So what we're going to do is we're going to assemble the Juicy Lucy. So first, you're going to take, remember we seasoned up some ground round the other day. I want you to take and form about the size of this is about the size of a lacrosse ball. Not the size of a tennis ball, not, you know, it's about the size of a lacrosse ball. If you don't have one of these fancy scales here, lacrosse ball is a pretty good measurement. I want about 4 ounces of meat on the bottom. So, got your lacrosse ball, right? I want you to take it, put it on a cutting board and a round ball. I want you to take a piece of parchment paper, piece of foil, piece of plastic, anything you want. You can do it without it if you don't want to, if you want to wash the pan. Cast iron pan, frying pan, anything you got. I want you to take it and I want you to mash it down. Don't really push it, but push it enough where you are now flat. Okay? Now, here's the cool part. We're going to make like a little well inside of this by using our fingers, right? We're going to mash it down. We're going to make like a little pit. Not a pit of despair, a pit of awesomeness is what I like to call it. So you're going to make a little pit, and you're going to make it so there's a nice little pit of awesomeness, but you don't want to dig down to the bottom. You still want meat on the bottom of it. So again, kind of a, I don't know, like you were in pottery class back in high school. You want to make just a little bit of a pit there. All right, see my little pit? Got it. Now we're going to fill this one with pimento cheese because I'm a big fan of pimento cheese. You don't want to overfill it. That's a little half a teaspoon right there. That's another little half a teaspoon right there. That's going to be enough. So you want to just see how it kind of fills the pit right there? You just want to fill that little pit. So it's kind of an even surface now as you're going to develop this Juicy Lucy. So I've got it nice and shaped here. I'm using my favorite pimento cheese is called palmetto pimento cheese. This is palmetto with jalapenos. I got this at Sam's Club. I think they've got it at Costco too. It is just a great flavor. You can make pimento cheese yourself if you want, but I'm telling you, and I have, but this stuff is really, really good. So now we're going to take another little ball, not quite the 4 ounces, not quite the lacrosse ball that you had before, maybe just in between a racket ball and a golf ball. I want it to be about 2.5 ounces of meat. So a little bit bigger than a golf ball. We're going to take this, we're going to put it on our cutting board, we're going to put our paper over top of it, we got our cast iron, boom, nice little smash right there. Again, just flattens it out a little bit, kind of make sure it's got a little round, nice little roundness to it. Didn't do well in geometry class, that's a little bit less than round. But you're now going to take this, it should be the same size as your bottom burger as far as width and length goes. Is there width and length? Diameter. Diameter is the word I'm looking for. So you want to take your burger, right? It kind of looks like 2 burgers right now. And you want to kind of crimp the sides a little bit so it's all kind of crimped together. I like to go kind of in a circular pattern, just like that. Oh, this is just going to be so awesome. Then you want to kind of tuck it back into a nice, neat little circle, kind of mash it down a little bit, and you got a Juicy Lucy burger ready to go on the grill. So we're going to make, I've already made one with pimento cheese. Here's a second one with pimento cheese. We're going to make a third one. I'm just going to put good old USA American cheese inside of it. So we'll be right back, and we're going to pop these things on the grill and you are just gonna see how the cheese just lovingly oozes out of the burger. All right, so we're ready to pop these burgers on the grill. Forgive me, all of the grill enthusiasts out there. I am using a gas grill right now. I have a smoker there, a charcoal grill here, and a charcoal grill here. But it's just quick and easy, so I'm going to use the gas today. I've got it on a medium-high heat. For hamburgers, you don't want to cook them slow. You want to cook them relatively fast. I'm going to spray the grates with some duck fat. Good tip if you haven't tried this duck fat. Love it. All right, so I'm going to spray the grill. A little flamage, no problem. Take my Juicy Lucy's and I'm going to pop them on the grill. Just like that. And I'm going to close the lid and I am not going to touch them. Don't mash them down with a spatula. Don't flip them too early. Let them cook there for at least 4 minutes. 4 minutes is what I'm giving you the tip. No mashing. No mashing. All right, so it's been 4 or 5 minutes. Time to flip. Just very carefully take your burger, flip it over. Nice little char on that one. One's in the back here. My grill's got hot spots, so I have to move these around a little bit. But you don't want to move them a lot, right? That's why you really want to focus on one flip only, no pressing. One flip, no press. Here we go. All right, so let me give you another quick tip for your burger to make it just another level of awesomeness. Wesley, my youngest son, truly believes that not only the meat is important, but the bun to meat ratio is important. I totally agree. So here's my tip. You got your bottom bun, right? Flat, flat. You got your top bun, kind of round and then flat. You want to take some of the bread out of the top. What this does is it increases the meat to bun ratio, which is very important when you are eating a hamburger. You don't want more bread than you have. You don't want more bun than you have burger. How's that? So you can kind of see the concaveness here. Look at all of this bread that you're taking out. Don't need it. So we're going to put these on the grill because I like to toast them up a little bit. So while our Juicy Lucy is resting, we're going to put these on the grill. Now, tip number 2. Take a little bit of butter. Take your bottom bun, a little bit of butter, spread it on the bottom. You're going to put this face down, so you're going to take the butter side down on the grill. Don't need to put butter up here because there's really nowhere to butter. If you want to butter the edges, you can, no big deal, just to kind of get the rest of the butter off your knife. But there you have it. Butter on the bottom, make a little concave love nest on the top, and you'll be ready to go for the proper bun to meat ratio. All right, so we've got my buns toasted, nice little butter on the bottom, nice little grill marks. I got my Juicy Lucy's. They've sat here for about 5 minutes. They're just kind of saying to me, I'm ready, put me on the bun. And I fried up some bacon and sliced some tomatoes and onions, kind of how I like my burger. It's time to assemble. So I am going to just take the bottom of a bun. I'm not going to put any kind of mustard, mayonnaise, ketchup, anything like that on. I'm going to take a burger. I'm going to pick this one. No clue what's inside of it because you can't tell because we sealed them up nicely. No clue what's inside. Look at this beautiful Granger County tomato, Granger County, Tennessee tomato. I'm going to pop a couple onion slivers on there. Got some bacon on the top. Now we've got our carved out little bun. Look at that. Oh man, let's get, I'm gonna cut and I'm gonna get a close up so you can see what it looks like when you cut into one of these bad boys. Now I'm gonna do a couple shots for you here. Let's go ahead and cut this one that I put together just so you can see. Oh, see? They're kind of hard to get into. Oh, this is a pimento cheese. I can already see it. So look at that. Oh, baby, look at that cheese, man. I cannot wait to bite into that. Just for fun, let's cut into these other ones. Let's see what it looks like without all the stuff. Oh, did you see that one? Oh, baby. That's another pimento cheeser. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Now let's cut into the other. Look. Oh, baby, baby, baby. Oh, talk to me, American. Take me to Awesomeville. Oh, man. And when you bite into that, look what's going to happen. Oh, man. Look at that. Look, I'm just going to tell you, you're not going to find that in Flavortown anywhere. You're going to find that in Awesomeville. Got our Juicy Lucy's, man. We cut into them. I'm just going to take a bite. Just look at that pimento cheek. Oh, can't. Let's take a bite of this and see how it tastes. Like I said, two things make a good burger. The meat, bun to meat ratio. This is perfect. You don't taste too much bun here because we took some of that breading out. The onion flavoring, remember the wet onion I put in here? Can't taste it at all. I get a little hint of the voodoo that I put on here, a little hint of the GSP. The jalapeno pimento is phenomenal. I could eat like 100 of these. I won't, but I could. All right, so next time you want to make a burger and your kids say, Daddy, Daddy, I want a cheeseburger. See, I got something better than cheeseburger. You see, I went to Awesomeville. I was headed to Flavortown. I took a left when I saw the sign that said, let's go to Awesomeville. So I'm going to take you to Awesomeville. I'm not just going to slap a piece of American cheese on top of your burger. I'm going to make a Juicy Lucy. So, thank you for this, for being here. Thank you for this burger. But thank you for being here for this episode of Smoke It, Grill It, and Cook It. One more bite. I lost an onion.